Hello guys! So today we're going to discuss the Black Widow movie.
Yep.
So we watched it yesterday, and we're going to talk about what we
think about it. What we liked, what we disliked, what we were expecting, and what really happened, stuff like that.
Yeah. And what we wanted to see and didn't see in the film. So let's go.
First what we thought about it. First, my opinion.
Yours.
It was a movie that we waited for a long time, and I was expecting something about her and the Winter Soldier in the Red Room, so I was kind of disappointed about that. The movie was not bad, because there was Natasha in it, so if you like Natasha, you're supposed to like the movie. I love Yelena, well, the actress that plays Yelena, so I was happy to see her as well. But the movie as a whole, I think was good at the beginning because there was a lot of actions. And then it was more where there were funny moments that I liked.
Why do you always do that thing?
Do what?
The thing you do when you're fighting. And this thing that you do when you whip your hair when you're fighting with the arm and the hair, and you do like a fighting pose. It's a fighting pose. You're a total poser.
I'm not a poser.
But I think that it became very slow, and I kind of lost it there. I fell asleep as well, but well, I have a baby now, so I'm kind of sleepy all the time. But yeah, I don't think I would have fallen asleep watching Captain America or something like that. And I was disappointed because I love Black Widow, and I was expecting to see something about her past. We saw something about her past, obviously.
Daddy! Yelena! Daddy! Get away from her! Don't touch her! Я буду стрелять! Don't touch her! I will kill you all! Я буду стрелять! Не трогайте ее!
Honey.
But more about her spying years, and not just her childhood years, and that was very rushed, very rushed. So I liked it, but I don't think I would watch it over and over like I would watch the Soul movies or the Captain America's movies.
Okay,
your opinion?
it's the same like you, but Black Widow is one of my favorite characters. So in my opinion, I think they make the film too late.
Yeah.
We saw Black Widow in Iron Man.
Bro.
I need her. She's got everything that I need.
Rule number 1, never take your eye off your opponent.
Oh my God!
The first time,
it was one of the first Avengers that we saw, because Iron Man came out in.
It was the very first MCU movies to come out,
and I think it's I don't know, 6 or 7 years too late, you know.
Yeah.
And I
In 2014.
What?
It was in 2014 that fans came to ask for a Black Widow movie, and we just got it.
I really like Black Widow in Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And it's at this moment that I wanted to see the story of Black Widow.
Yeah.
And it's at this moment too that I read the comic.
Yeah, you have the comics,
Yeah.
that's true.
And
You have the
with
Winter Soldier comics.
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So I would really love to see when Natalia was in the Red Room and the Winter Soldier
When they
trainer.
when they work together
And fell in
love.
Yeah, but in the MCU they not follow the comic, because in the film Black Widow kinda fell in love with
Hulk.
I don't really like.
Me either. I was more like, okay, if you don't want to make her fall in love with Winter Soldier, then give her at least Captain America.
Yeah.
Kiss me.
What?
Public displays of affection make people very uncomfortable.
Yes, they do.
Not just
And
I love this character, but just not with Natasha. Even Hawkeye could have been a good.
Okay, well, they have a relationship in the comic.
Yeah, but not in the movies.
No.
They were just very, very close friends.
Yeah.
Like brother and sister
And
relationship.
I don't like Alexei, the in the comic, Alexei is the ex-husband of Natasha,
Yeah.
and in the film, he's like her adopted father.
Yeah.
So
That's weird. The character is funny though.
Did that pig just open the door?
Yes, it did. Good boy, Alexei. Good boy.
You named the pig after me?
You don't see the resemblance?
yeah, but I thought when I saw the trailer, I thought that Red Guardian are going to be more
Dark.
yes, and serious in the film.
Yeah.
It's like in the film, it's like it's like he's a funny guy all the time.
When he is putting back his costume.
Yeah.
It still fits.
And he's bigger than
I love David Harbour, but I don't know.
I love him too.
I was like Alexei, ex-husband of Natasha, so yeah. But I love about the character. I love Yelena.
Yeah.
Yelena, it's a good one. They choose the name is of Yelena is Florence Pugh, yes.
The actress is beautiful and very charismatic, and she made a lot of movies, and
I didn't know her before Black Widow.
well, she made movies that you probably never seen before, and that's why I kind of was like, whoa, that's gonna be interesting to see her in an MCU movie.
Mhm.
But yeah, she's to be honest, I was expecting to be liking this movie because of Natasha, and I like this movie because of Yelena.
Mhm. It's because Natasha, I feel like that Natasha was not really the main character. It's all the family, you
Yeah.
know.
But it's Black Widow movie,
Yeah.
so it's supposed to be.
but Yelena is a Black Widow.
Yeah, she's the Black Widow since she's dead. She's the one that remains, but it's supposed to be a movie about her.
Yeah, but I think I feel that they make this movie just to introduce Yelena, because she's going to be the new Black Widow.
Yeah,
And it's about that I'm a little really disappointed, because I really wanted to see a Black Widow movie a long time ago. And the Red Room, we don't see really.
It's rushed.
Yeah. When the movie start, I was like, yeah, we saw Natasha when
Childhood
she, yeah,
part is interesting, and the actress that it shows,
yeah, I really like her.
she's good.
We saw the scene, and then
Oh yeah, okay, the Marvel Studio introduction. Or...
yeah. We saw a part of the Red Room when she was a child, but it's too rush.
Yeah,
I wanted to see more scene. It's like I don't know, 1 minute about it.
yeah,
And it's like image.
yeah.
Not
I was expecting to see Natasha's childhood briefly, like we saw in the movie, but all of her spying years, or how she became her, like from the start where she was in the bad guy, the Hydra and stuff, and then became the Avengers. She was, because she's dead, but well, and we didn't even see that. It was like I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of her childhood, of her past, and then we saw Natasha just
after Captain America Civil War.
Yeah, exactly. So we haven't seen her past at all. So what is that movie? I mean, it's good, but it's not amazing.
But they said in different article, the realizator, Kate Shortland, saying that it's not going to be the past of Black Widow, you know, how she became Black Widow. It's going to be like between Captain America Civil War and when she died in Avengers Infinity War.
So you knew it wasn't going to be or you read the articles after watching?
No, I read some article about that, but I thought that we are going, I don't know, it was between Captain America Civil War. I thought it was I don't know, maybe I thought we are going to see a little of Winter Soldier scene, maybe.
Yeah,
but
because you said they weren't following the comics.
Mm-hmm.
But in Captain America Civil War, if I remember well, you have the Winter Soldier fighting with
Black Widow,
and she said,
at least you can
remember me.
Recognize me, yeah.
Yeah, or recognize me, whatever.
At least recognize me.
So they were supposed to know each other.
Because I don't know if it's a reference of the comic or it's because of Captain America Winter Soldier, you know, because
They met each other in that movie as well.
yeah, they met before because when she
Yeah, but it felt more personal, like they knew each other more than just one meeting,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, I feel like that too.
So that's weird. I mean, if you do that thing, then make something about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and also about the character, Melina, the actress they choose, I don't know. I don't really.
I like the actress.
Yeah,
I don't know. She's well known, I think.
There was a moment in the film when we saw Melina again with the pig.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hated the scene where she like make the pig stop breathing. I was like Yelena. I was like, what are you doing to the pig?
Yeah, but it's like how they train the Black Widow. And I don't know I don't really like that they choose the actress for Melina. I don't know. I don't.
It wasn't really the actors that they chose that made me disappointed, but really the scenario, the storyline.
They like the action and then nothing.
Well, there were actions at the end.
Yeah, but
when they were in the red room, but
the red room. Really, but I feel like it's too rushed in scene too. The bad guy, you know, the general, General Dracov. We don't really see him much.
Yeah,
you know,
because all the beginning of the movie, Natasha thought that she had killed him.
Yeah,
but she hadn't.
So she thought that the red room doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the scene when Black Widow saw him again. I feel like it was too rush again. I wanted to see more elaborate, you know. And like she has to break her nose.
Yeah, that she put back just in 1 second.
Yeah,
that's like it's nothing.
And about the Black Widow too.
Yeah,
we don't see them a lot. They introduce. I think they introduce them for another movie with the new Black Widow. I think because in the end, Natasha tell Yelena to go
and save the other Black Widows. Yeah. I don't think it would be that much interesting to see another movie of Black Widow.
I think they're going to
focusing on that.
I think they are going to make another movie or another series.
Yeah.
In Disney Plus.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, and also about Taskmaster that we saw in the beginning when Yelena
That's a French actress, I think. Olga.
it's not Russian. She's
I
not
think
from
she's French and
Russian.
Russian or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Because I saw her in French movies, so I think she has a French part.
So she's going to be, I think if they make another movie, I think she's going to be in it because they take her with them. They take her with them, so
And that would make no sense to just introduce her in a movie and then just
it's a
erase her.
it's a enemy of the movie, but not really.
Yeah, she's a victim. She's a victim like all the Black Widows because her father, which is horrible, saved her to just use her like he's using all the other women. That was the last scene. That was weird because MCU movies generally have two scenes.
Yeah.
And there was only one there. And we saw Yelena at the tomb of
Natasha.
And
So the last post-generic scene was after Avengers Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was back. I'm wondering if she was like all the people that disappeared for 5 years.
Oh,
Or if she was still existing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to see you have to see Black Widow
before watching.
Okay. So when I don't know if it's Kevin Feige who says that you don't have to see the series on Disney Plus to understand the movie, but no, you have to watch the movie to know who is Yelena.
Well, you have to watch the series on Disney Plus if you want to understand the post-generic scene.
Yeah,
the movie on itself, not exactly. You don't need to.
I think we don't saw okay yet, but I think for Yelena you have to, because you're like, who is the character?
Who is Yelena? Yeah, of course. Unless in Okay they are a little introducing.
I don't know. We're going to
maybe
see.
We'll see that.
And you have to watch the miniseries of Falcon and the Winter Soldier to understand the post-generic scene, because when Yelena was in the cemetery,
she was talking to a woman, and if you haven't seen the series, you can't understand who she is. And I watched the series and I was still like, who is she? Because I didn't even remember her face, because like she's not important in my mind. Like,
and the person who awarded her is Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
Yeah.
And so we understand that she worked for her.
Yeah,
Yelena worked for her, and it's like Valentina in the comic. It's like I don't remember the name, but she worked for not Hydra, but it's something
with like the same.
Yeah. and in the series of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we saw her with the US agent.
Yeah,
Hmm?
she's
US agent, yes.
she's going to use him.
Yeah, so I think we're going to...
The US agent is the guy who is supposed to be
The new Captain America.
The new Captain
Mhm,
America,
mhm.
but he fails,
Mhm.
so he becomes like evil.
Spoiler.
Yeah, well, we make a spoiler alert on the title, so
But-
people don't watch it if they haven't.
Yeah, so I think we're going to see her more, and maybe they're going to make also a movie or a series about Valentina and her team, like US agent,
That would be
Yelena.
interesting.
Yeah.
That would be centered on evil people.
Mm.
Well, Yelena is not supposed to be evil, but could be interesting to know why she went to that direction.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, in the movie, she handed to be pretty good.
Mhm.
When Natasha told her to free the Black Widows, she was supposed to be
Yeah,
good.
we don't know what
So,
happened.
Yeah, what happened
Mhm.
to make her? Was it the blackout of 5 years who made her completely crazy,
Mhm.
or was it the death of her sister?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, in the end, we saw how to say it in English, siffler.
Whistle.
Yeah, and she hopes that Natasha respond like when they
were
did
child.
that when
Yeah.
they were child, but no, nothing happened. Sad.
Yeah.
And yeah,
They whistled before Yelena went with the Black Widows and Natasha
yeah.
went in the other direction. They whistled.
it's their goodbye
Yeah.
goodbye thing. So yeah,
To conclude, it's a good movie.
yeah.
So you should watch it if you a MCU fan.
Mhm.
But for us, it's
good. It's not bad, but it's not so good.
that you want to watch it over and over again.
Yeah, I'm disappointed about that because I'm a big fan of Black Widow. So yeah,
You can see with the red hair on both head. So yeah, watch it still and tell us what you think about the movie. And if you have already watched it, tell us what you think. Please, no spoilers about Hawkeye because we are going to watch it and react on it.
So do
Yeah, tell us what you think about the movie.
in the
If you think
comments.
if you think the same or if you think differently, you have the right to like it more than we did, obviously. Yeah,
Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment and a like if you like it. And we're going to see you soon for another video.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.